Was moving to Aston Villa the right move for Marcus Rashford? Well, it does seem like it was now. 9 games so far for Villa, 4 assists. He's back in the England squad. Thomas Tuchel thinks that is enough, and he has seen enough improvement from this move under Emery at Aston Villa for Rashford to be back in the England fold. Do you agree? I want your comments in below. Should Rashford be in there ahead of other players that could be in them positions in that England side? I mean, you've got plenty there to look at. You're looking at Gordon, you're looking at Foden, you're looking at Grealish. You're looking at Jarrod Bowen as well from West Ham. When you look at all them players, actually, and you bring them all into the equation as to what Thomas Tuchel might be thinking, you would say, all right, Grealish, no, not really, not doing much. Jarrod Bowen, back from injury not too long ago, starting to do things again, but not been the best and not as good as he was last season. Phil Foden, definitely not at it on that side either. Gordon, brilliant. Yes, that's one player that I think Rashford will be behind in the squad. But when you look at it, you're looking at Rashford there. Like 9 games for Villa under Emery, 4 assists. You would say not standout. Definitely not standout. But Rashford at Manchester United, a far cry, obviously. And the relationship with Ruben Amorim obviously wasn't the right fit for him. I've covered it aplenty over on FUTV. My opinion of Rashford still stands. But what everybody has said from Manchester United is just go out there, go start enjoying your football again and playing well, and we can all move away and part company in the summer. Transfer done, full-time deal done, and the loan has worked out well. It does look, however, that it has worked out for what he wanted. The comments from Rashford and his people when leaving Manchester United or discussing about possibly moving from Manchester United were on the lines of he wants to be back in the England fold. He wants to be part of the World Cup in 2026 in America and Canada and Mexico. And I feel like it was the right move in staying in the Premier League in a way, because it's what he knows. Challenging himself in moving abroad might have been something he will look at for the future maybe. But if he wants to get into Tuchel's thoughts right now, I think being right there where Tuchel is watching most of his games, as in all of the majority of the squad that he's looking at are in the Premier League, then playing in the Champions League, playing in the highest level, playing under a manager that has notoriously got more out of players like Emery has, it looks like Aston Villa has worked out for everybody for Marcus Rashford. It's worked out for him personally if he is back in the England squad. And you could say it's worked out for Tuchel in a way that he has got players busting a gut and changing their whole footballing career and lifestyle to try and get back into that England fold. And it looks good for him in a way, because that's what Rashford has done. All he's ever known is Manchester United. He's gone to Villa, 4 assists, like we said. No goals yet. I'm sure they will come in time. But he looks like he's playing with a smile on his face. He looks like his football is back. He's energetic. He's doing things he wasn't doing at Manchester United. And the fallout there. And sometimes change works. Sometimes change works, and it looks like Marcus Rashford has made the right decision because it's worked for him. He's back in the England squad. It's worked for him. He's playing football. He's playing at the highest level. And it's worked for Manchester United by the looks of it, because if he carries on at this rate, he's obviously going to be able to materialise and move away, which is going to suit him. It'll suit United because they'll get the money in. Maybe he'll stay at Aston Villa. And maybe this new Marcus Rashford again this season under Emery has been enough and convinced Villa enough, who will have plenty of money to spend in the summer. Let's not forget, after selling Duran as well, they will have money to spend. And I think this could actually move out to be a permanent move. Turn out to be a permanent move for Marcus Rashford and staying at Aston Villa. I don't think he's going to be, let's be honest, Rashford is not going to get into the Barcelona side, is there? Come on. Nobody is thinking he's going to get ahead of Lewandowski, Yamal or Rafinha, for God's sake. He's not got a chance. He's going to be sat on the bench. Right now, he's where he needs to be. And right now, this move has got him back in Tuchel's team. Tuchel's first squad selection says a lot. This is his first proper squad selection and his first real announcement as England manager. And Tuchel's got him in his side. He's got him in his squad. And for him to be back in that England squad, if that does not switch Marcus Rashford on and tell him, this is what I need to be doing now, week in, week out, to be back. Because he's been left out of the England squad forever and a day recently. Kaza didn't go near him. He's not been in the England fold for a long, long time in any significant way. He used to be first name on the team sheet for England, Marcus Rashford. He used to be the future and the hope for England. Scoring important goals, scoring in World Cups. And he just disappeared off the planet. His life took over. His personal life was all over the place, and he has ruined his career. Has he just rekindled it, though? Is this that moment? Is that ping light bulb moment now for Marcus Rashford here? I think this is exactly what he needed. I think this is what everyone needed, like I just said, for all of the reasons. But when you look at this is what Tuchel needed. We've got players here that are going out of their comfort zones to try and get in his side because they believe in him and the trophies he's won, that this is their best. And for some players like Rashford, their last chance of getting their hands on something significant. Tuchel's been brought in on a short-term contract to win the World Cup. That's it. And everybody knows he is going to put a team out there that's just going to go out and try and win the World Cup. Nothing else matters past 2026 for Thomas Tuchel. Just go and win the World Cup. Go and do a job. And everybody wants to be a part of it. It's something new. It's a different approach from England. And every player wants to be part of it. And it's all falling into Tuchel's hands right now. When you've got players like Rashford, who's a prime example, who are gone, disappeared, shocking, bad attitude, football was completely dead. He lost his way. Changing everything about his game, everything about his whole look on football to try and get into this side for Thomas Tuchel bodes really well. And I think this approach from England is actually going to work. And I think it's forced a lot of players into thinking the same way as well. It's like, right, okay, last chance. We have to change. We have to do something. And I think this is where Marcus Rashford's head is at right now. And I think his people should just let him do what he needs to do football-wise. Don't get involved. You don't need to. Let's get this move permanent right now, because let's be honest, at United, you were getting nowhere near that England squad. Not a chance in hell. And this right now, and I know it's only the first squad, we've got another year plus yet, another 18 months before that World Cup kicks off, but still, if they're looking at this right now, that needs to be telling Marcus Rashford's representatives and Marcus Rashford himself that he needs to make this move permanent now, at the end of this season. Otherwise, he could be back where he was again in not being in the England fold. This is brilliant for everybody. Great for United, him, Villa, England, Tuchel. Everything works out perfectly because he's thinking now, right, wow, okay, I've been here for 2 months and I'm already straight back into the England team. I'm playing the best football I've played all season. And things are actually looking up, and I've got options again going forward. I've got a fan base that likes me because I'm doing things that I needed to be doing at Aston Villa. It's a very, very big club as well. Very famous and successful football club, Aston Villa. He's where he needs to be. And this has just worked out so well for him. And you know what? Like, I still don't like him. I don't think he's the right fit for United as a United fan. But well done. He's got himself into the England fold. And you could say probably just about deserves it as well. And I think the goals will come. And with that news, let's see if Marcus Rashford moves on to another level again and his confidence goes through the roof. Let me know what you think. Drop your comments in below. Do you think Marcus Rashford belongs in that England side? Does he deserve to be in that England squad with Tuchel, just off what he's done at Aston Villa? That's the question I'm posing. Your comments in below. Please give this video a like. Make sure that you have subscribed to Football Talks as well, my other channel here, as well as FUTV. Please subscribe to both. This is where we go through all of the other Premier League news. I'll see you in the next video, everybody.